Which countries have the most single people? There are many parts of the world where being single is no longer seen as a temporary phase or a social stigma. In fact, for millions of people, it's a lifestyle choice that is happily embraced. From bustling global cities to quieter Nordic nations, the proportion of single people is steadily rising. This shift has been shaped by culture, economics, and changing social norms around the world that are encouraging people to enjoy their independence. 30. Poland, 22%. With 22% of its population identifying as single, cultural expectations around relationships remain relatively conservative in Poland compared to Western Europe. However, in big cities, attitudes are gradually changing. 29. China, 23%. China's 23% shows a changing society, where the concept of leftover singles is slowly being challenged by a generation redefining what fulfillment looks like beyond traditional expectations. 28. Russia, 24%. Russia's 24% shows that while traditional views on family remain strong in some regions, younger generations in urban areas increasingly mirror broader European trends toward individualism. 27. India, 25%. India's 25% singles population highlights a country in transition. While arranged marriage still plays a role in many communities, cities like Mumbai and Delhi are seeing a growing culture of independent living, dating apps, and alternative relationship choices. 26. Mexico, 26%. With 26% of its population single, Mexico blends strong family values with a growing acceptance of independent lifestyles. Younger generations in big cities are redefining adulthood beyond early marriage. 25. Argentina, 27%. Argentina's 27% singles rate reflects its highly urbanized and socially expressive culture. In Buenos Aires, especially, dating culture thrives, and being single is not seen as a transitional phase, but as a valid lifestyle. 24. Brazil, 28%. Brazil's 28% singles population aligns with its dynamic, youthful social culture. In cities such as São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro, people increasingly prioritize career goals, travel, and personal growth before settling down. 23. Singapore, 29%. With 29% of the population single, Singapore reflects the pressures of a highly competitive, career-focused society. The government actively encourages family formation, yet many residents delay due to education, careers, and high living costs. 22. South Korea, 30%. South Korea's 30% singles rate reflects changing social expectations. The rise of Hanjuk culture, which means enjoying activities alone, also reflects a broader acceptance of independent lifestyles. 21. New Zealand, 31%. With 31% of its population single, New Zealand reflects a relaxed, individualistic approach to life and relationships. Many people prioritize travel, outdoor lifestyles, and personal freedom over early marriage. 20. Japan, 32%. Japan's 32% singles rate is part of a well-documented demographic shift. Solo living has become mainstream, and industries catering specifically to single lifestyles have grown significantly. 19. Iceland, 33%. Iceland's 33% singles stats reflect a highly independent and socially progressive society. Many Icelanders value personal autonomy and equality, and being single is not stigmatized but seen as a natural part of life. 18. Ireland, 34%. Ireland's 34% singles population reflects major social shifts over recent decades. While family remains culturally important, younger generations are increasingly delaying marriage due to housing costs, career focus, and changing attitudes. 17. Portugal, 35%. With 35% of its population single, Portugal is slowly moving away from its traditional ideas around marriage. Lisbon and Porto, in particular, attract young professionals, creatives, and digital nomads who often prioritize personal freedom. 16. UK, 36%. The UK's 36% singles rate reflects long-term changes in social norms, financial considerations, and personal goals. In cities like London, Manchester, and Brighton, Single life is supported by extensive social infrastructure. 15. Spain, 37%. Spain's 37% singles population reflects a society that values both social connection and personal autonomy. Younger Spaniards often delay marriage due to economic factors and career uncertainty, especially in urban areas like Madrid and Barcelona. 14. Italy, 38%. With 38% of its population single, Italy is experiencing a shift away from traditionally early family formation. Rising living costs, extended education, and strong ties to parental homes mean many adults remain single longer. 13. US, 39%. With 39% of its population single, the US reflects diverse lifestyles and relationship choices across a vast country. Single-person households are common, and being single is widely recognized as a legitimate and often empowering life choice. 12. Belgium, 40%. Belgium's 40% singles rate highlights a society where independence is highly valued. Social life remains active and community-oriented, meaning singles can enjoy social opportunities without pressure to conform to traditional timelines. 11. Australia, 41%. With 41% of its population single, Australia reflects a relaxed approach to life and relationships. Many people prioritize travel, lifestyle, and personal freedom, particularly in cities like Sydney and Melbourne. 10. Canada, 42%. Canada's 42% singles population mirrors broader Western trends toward independence and delayed marriage. Cultural diversity and progressive social attitudes mean that a wide range of relationship choices are accepted and respected. 9. Switzerland, 43%. Switzerland's 43% reflects high levels of independence and individualism. Strong economic stability allows many people to comfortably live alone, and in big cities, single life is supported by vibrant cultural scenes and good work-life balance. 8. Austria, 44%. Austria's 44% singles rate aligns with broader Central European trends toward later marriage and independent living. Vienna, in particular, is known for its high quality of life and strong culture of solo living. 7. Netherlands, 45%. With 45% of its population single, the Netherlands reflects deeply ingrained cultural values of independence and personal choice. Dutch society generally avoids strong social pressure around marriage, allowing individuals to define their own timelines. 6. France, 46%. France's 46% singles rate underscores a cultural comfort with individual freedom and non-traditional relationship paths. Cohabitation without marriage is common, and being single is often viewed as a desirable stage of life. 5. Norway, 47%. With 47% singles, Norway reflects a society where independence is both culturally valued and economically supported. Many Norwegians prioritize personal space, outdoor lifestyles, and self-sufficiency. 4. Germany, 48%. Germany's 48% singles rate is driven by urbanization, career focus, and a strong cultural respect for personal autonomy. Cities such as Berlin, Hamburg, and Munich have large populations of people living alone by choice. 3. Finland, 49%. With 49% of its population single, Finland is one of the world's leading examples of independent living. Finnish culture strongly values privacy, autonomy, and self-reliance, which naturally supports higher levels of single-person households. 2. Denmark, 50%. Denmark's 50% singles rate reflects its highly individualistic yet socially supportive culture. Strong welfare systems, gender equality, and progressive attitudes contribute to later or less frequent marriage. 1. Sweden, 51%. With 51% of its population single, Sweden ranks the highest on the list. Single-person households are extremely common and are supported by social policies and housing structures. This means that being single is often seen as a preferred way of life. Sources: Holiday Pirate, Solo Living.